The following segment is sponsored by Genvièv Hypnosis.
Welcome back to AM Northwest. Whether you're procrastinating on a big project, struggling with emotional issues, or even trying to lose weight, your mind holds the key to moving forward. Here to share how she can help, we welcome from Genvièv Hypnosis, hypnotherapist Genvièv St. Clair. Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Helen. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for welcoming me on your show.
You bet. Explain how your mind is able to help. Like, how does hypnosis help people move forward?
Well, it's really interesting. You know, everything that we react to is orchestrated by this beautiful power that we have up here that's controlling how we analyze the world around us, how we respond and react. And so you would think that would be the first thing that anybody would teach us is how to work with our brain. And typically nobody does until we hit a brick wall and we face extraordinary adversity. And when everything else fails, that's when people come to me. And I specialize in going back to the root cause of our negative emotions, our negative issues, our procrastinations, our limitations, blocks, fears, and obstacles. And once we dive to the root cause, it allows us to change how our brain responds to the world around us, and therefore how the world around us responds to us. So it really totally transforms the quality of our life.
And is it, when you say root cause, what are usually the root causes of people when they're struggling with something? If they're struggling even with just weight, what do you end up seeing as the root cause many times?
Well, you know, it always goes back to something usually that happened early on in life. When you think about gardening, for instance, if you simply cut the weeds over the surface of the earth, they will keep on growing and growing. And most modalities out there simply address the symptoms. They're symptomatic approaches rather than systemic approaches. So when you address the root cause, you're basically digging down into the soil and looking at what created the issue of today. So a lot of time you mentioned weight. A lot of time problems with weight will be early on in life statements that were made or danger that was perceived from the person themselves, and they decided that being bigger would protect them. And unless we address that root cause, everything is going to be a very, very difficult battle. And that's why you see the yo-yo dieting, for instance.
Right.
Because you're fighting against the subconscious part of the mind that's doing what it's doing for your protection. And unless we go back to the cause and we have a dialogue with that subconscious part of the mind and help that part of the mind understand that actually the issue is sabotaging you rather than helping you, then it's going to continue. And the subconscious mind is infinitely more powerful than your conscious willpower. The willpower is in the very tip of the iceberg in the conscious mind. So if you're fighting against the force that regulates your heartbeat, your circulation, your body temperature, your emotions, you cannot win unless you go back and collaborate with that force. And once we realize that there are reasons for our mechanisms, our habits, our automatic reflexes that are for our protection, and we're able to shift them, then everything becomes absolutely effortless, rapid, and lasting.
You work with a doctor, don't you, in connection with a doctor?
I actually work almost exclusively in collaboration with the medical field. Unless I address habits and procrastination, motivation, things of that nature, day-to-day issues with day-to-day people. Anytime we address medical conditions, we work with licensed medical providers, because hypnotherapy, hypnosis, forensic and consulting hypnosis are not medical professions, we're educational professions. So we're teaching you to work with your brain in a different manner. So as long as you're targeting day-to-day issues, you can work with me directly. If we're targeting medical issues, I collaborate with your medical field, of course, because we never work in lieu of the medical field. We're simply a collaborative approach, helping get better results by bringing all of our modalities as a beautiful whole.
You have a YouTube channel that you'd like viewers to check out.
Yes, absolutely. That's been such a fascinating and exciting endeavor. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/Genvièv TV. And on the YouTube channel, we gather a community of support. And what we're doing is sharing help, support, and information to those in most need at critical times in their lives, helping them survive adversity, recover their strength, strength. And as you know, with the local COVID lockdown that's been happening internationally, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres called the attention of the world to a horrific surge in domestic violence worldwide. So a lot of my channel is dedicated to helping targets of predators, of toxic relationships, recover their strength, recognize the red flags, and be able to escape and evade predators and recover their life.
Wow. We'll put all that information on our website, Genvièv St. Clair. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you, Helen.
We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.